welcome back to a brand new episode. Put down my camera. Oh, I'm gonna put down the camera. Thank you for joining, everybody. We're gonna cover an important subject. Y'all feel free to leave your idea. The subject today in the Bustacrime lifestyle, day number 21. Our subject today is Christmas. Living legend, you don't know that. We always there. The subject today is Christmas. Now I want everybody to share what do they think about Christmas. I know there's a lot of positive ideas about Christmas. There's a lot of negative ideas about Christmas, but I'm here to educate y'all what is Christmas. In other words, Christmas. Now, all who in their different, the Buddha, the this, the that, I know they wouldn't participate because this is not their culture. You know what I mean? It's just like rap industry. Rap industry is not their culture. They don't even know the superstars. Anyway, before I go through the before I go through the topic, which is a very important topic today, Christmas. Um, we will have to say that I appreciate the podcast live stream because I got a deal, brand new deal. I'm gonna do some live stream, educative live stream. Now this is Instagram legendary is the most intelligent rapper. Yo, I could say shout out to me, I mean I'm a shut up myself because I look back at every other rapper and niggas can compete with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have a concert here, you gotta show you can compete with the boss. You know what I mean? So just before I go through and shout out to my cousins, I mean my family in LA and Anusha and Roshni, in North Side Atlanta. Anyway, I keep it cool. Yo, I bring a brand new drip in the hip hop. Shout out to all my real rappers. Shout out to I just see my nigga, how they call that nigga Offset. I just see my nigga Offset with the same drip. This is crazy. Everybody got the same drip. You know what I mean? And but anyway, in the Buster Crime lifestyle, day number 21, which is today. 21 is an important day because in 21 we're gonna cover the subject, which is a very, very, very we would say questionable subject. So Christmas is something that you don't like. Let me tell you, it's not even a belief. It's not if you believe in God. It's not if you believe in Satan. It's not that is Christmas. It's nothing to do with your belief. It's nothing to do with like, for example, the birth when George Bush was born. It's nothing to do with yo. I believe George Bush. I don't believe George Bush. The Bush is nothing to do with your belief. Say that, yo, we don't believe in this. Why would they crucify a nigga on a cross? You know what I mean? Why would they do that shit? We will go into the we will go into that subject, in another podcast. Yo, 45 likes in 4 minutes, 36. Damn. Yo, in 10 minutes, if I make 120 in 10 minutes, this is gonna be my greatest live of all times. I don't know if I could make 120 likes in 10 minutes. Yo, all the other you podcasters, they crazy about that shit. They be like, yo, Buster Grime, he got 4,000 likes. He got 3,000 likes. Yo, my nigga, I got true fans. You know what I mean? I don't buy views for all podcasters. Stop buy views. This is a message for the podcasters because some niggas got 100,000 views. They don't even have 1,000 likes. I see another the other day with 600 likes. Damn, this thing is funny set of people. But anyway, since I'm the most relevant, yes sir, the most popular. That's why I bring my nigga teacher academics. I bring that nigga on Snapchat when I start to publish. You know what I mean? I actually on YouTube. if you go on my community space on YouTube, you will see I did at DJ Academics at different TV shows. So I brought these niggas, this popular journalist on Snapchat. Remember, I make 5 million views on my filter, Bustacrime. You see, when you go on Snapchat, you got a lot of filters. My filter got 5 million. And there's not even filters on Snapchat can compete with the legend. So that's just how important I am. Anyway, we ain't here to talk about me today. We're here to talk about Christmas and what is Christmas? Well, Christmas is, well, as the name, we don't have to explain Christmas, because when you say the word Christmas, it's already explaining. You know what I mean? It's like you saying it's like you telling somebody go to cemetery. I ain't gotta explain you what that means. The word go to cemetery is telling you everything. Well, it's the same thing with Christmas. Christmas. It's about the birth of Christ. Now, for a lot more information, we would say grandmother told me. Some people say grandfather told me. Bro, we in 2023. There's no grandmother, grandfather. We got Wikipedia. We got official scientific information. All right. So grandfather told you, grandmother told you, your uncle told you, your brother, your sister. I don't know who the fuck told you bullshit. But in 2023, we really have, information. So we don't have to listen to nobody. When I was a young nigga, I used to listen to my grandmother. My grandmother used to go to church every day. She used to tell me, Nicholas, come church with me. So I'ma come church. I'ma sit down in church. I tired. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna fall asleep in church because I'm a young nigga. You know what I mean? Then everybody stand up. Damn, I'm sleeping. I don't want to stand up. You know what I mean? So then everybody stand up in church. Young nigga wake up. Grandmother is telling me, nigga, wake up, wake the fuck up. So I'ma wake up. I'ma see everybody stand up, clapping away. You know what I mean? The clapping. So basically, that's that's just a part of the celebration of Christmas. You see, Christmas is something that you celebrate whole year. It's not only one day. You check it? One day is it's a particular day, but whole year people be celebrating. I see people in church rejoicing in the name of Christ. You know, I mean, so they be celebrating actually the birth of Christ. You wouldn't be rejoicing, for example, if you're in church, you wouldn't be rejoicing for Christ. Can you understand me? You would be rejoicing for positive energy from God. You know what I mean? But no, the people, they were rejoicing for Christ. So they were just celebrating the birth of Christ. So a lot of people go to church every Sunday to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. They don't go to church to learn about God. You know what I mean? Because you would be rejoicing for God. You wouldn't be rejoicing in the name of Jesus Christ and rejoicing in the name of Christ. You're just celebrating his birthday. You know what I mean? This is basically the, I would say, point one. Yo, I got 54 likes in 5 minutes. Yo, this is crazy. 55. So let's just go for the topic. Somebody say you caught buying likes. Nigga, I don't want to answer these niggas because this nigga they took a lot of bullshit on my camera. A nigga say, where's the Lambo? Let me tell y'all niggas, the subject today is Christmas, and this is what we're talking about. We ain't talking about Bustacrime diamonds, Bustacrime Lamborghini, his big gold chain, etc. We ain't talking about that shit. You know what I mean? We'll cover that shit in another podcast. Today's podcast is about Christmas. So I want to hear y'all niggas talk about Christmas, what your mother told you, what your grandfather told you, what your, I don't know, your auntie, your sister, your uncle, maybe your cousin. But that's what we want to know. What do you think about Christmas? Well, basically, you could head up to Wikipedia. You go on Wikipedia. For example, I'm going to do a quick research on Wikipedia Christmas. Wikipedia is telling you Christmas Day. So this is cool because it's saying Christmas is an annual festival commo- commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ. So actually, Wikipedia is even telling you, because some people they don't know what is Christmas. You know what I mean? They think it's to have fun. They think it's for family. Nigga, if you want to see your family, you go see your family every day. You ain't gonna wait for Christmas. You know what I mean? I remember I was in the ghetto when his birthday, my dad' birthday, bro, we do family reunion. We don't wait for Christmas. You know what I mean? We got people coming from, Boston, London, people from Antigua, Barbuda, Barbados, yo, shout out to Rihanna. People from, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Nevis, Dominica, etc. Guadeloupe, etc. Everybody coming for the reunion of our, family. So we don't wait for Christmas. So everybody who think Christmas is a family business, get the fuck out of here. This is nothing to do with family. Bikram Sam, Bustacrime, Love and Legend. So let's just go for the rest of the secondary phrase. Primarily observed on December the 25th as a religious and cultural celebration among billions of people around the world. Do you imagine? It's actually like a religious and cultural celebration among billions of peoples around the world. Billions of people. Anyway, Wikipedia said something I didn't like. They said a religious and cultural. Christmas is nothing to do with religious. Nothing to do with religious. You know why? It's the birth of Christ. It's not. You know what is going on? People start to confuse reality. It's the birth of Christ. He was religious. But Christmas is not religious. People kill people for Christmas. You know what I mean? People, you know what? People do voodoo. People do man, Christmas is not religious. Some people they even drink rum, alcohol. They think they're having fun. People celebrate, devil. People do a lot of shit on Christmas. So just that word religious, the first phrase is cool. Christmas is an annual festival, commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ. That's cool. But back to observe on the 25 as a religious, this is not religious. This is the birth of Christ. It's like you saying the birth of, I don't know, a birth of a military. Military kill people. Is the birth of a military a devilish birth? So not because the military kill people that his birthday is devilish. Not because Jesus Christ was a prophet that his birthday is religious. This is nothing to do with religion. Big Ram sign, nigga, you got criminals. They celebrate their birthday. Is this something to do with, I don't know, devil? These motherfuckers, yo, we got a lot of soul. All of the soldiers criminals. When we celebrate their birthday, and for the most of the niggas in the army who died like 15, 25 years ago, we celebrate. So what do we celebrate? Because the nigga was a killer in the army. His birthday is a how they call that? His birthday is a devilish birthday? Nah. It's a birthday. This is nothing to do with religion. Well, it's the same thing for Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, he was born, he was a prophet, but his birthday has nothing to do with religion. Where the fuck religion come in? You know what I mean? Where that shit come in? Because y'all is taking like images from, the work of the person. Or he was a prophet. So his birthday is religious. What the fuck birthday have to do with the job? You know what I mean? The niggas, what's your birthday have to do with your job? I got niggas, the high motherfucking killers. You know what I mean? And the whole world celebrate their birthday. Is this a devilish day? Nah, the fuck you talk about? It's a birthday. This is nothing to do with religious. So on the second phrase of Wikipedia, there's an already, I would call that an error as a religious and cultural celebration. This is not religious. This is the birth of Christ. You know what I mean? He was a prophet. He was a positive person. But his birthday It's nothing to do with religion. We are fucking celebrating the birthday of a child, of a baby. That's what the fuck we celebrating. You know what I mean? Big crime sign. Yo, what popping? You also leave your ideas. I will correct you if you go it wrong, because Wikipedia even have error by claiming that the birth of Christ is religious. It's not religious. They are saying we got billions of people in the world. You know what I mean? They are celebrating, and any military general, this general that, right? Their birth, their birth is not devilish birth. No, you know what I mean? Because this has nothing to do with their job. You know what I mean? So how the fuck you compare the birth of Christ to religion? Because he was a prophet, it's like a job. You know what I mean? Because he was a prophet, his birth is religious. What the fuck you talk about? So niggas need to go to school. Anyway, let me just continue the second phrase of Wikipedia. So I'm on Wikipedia. So they're saying celebration among billion of people around the world, a feast central to Christian. Now, this is crazy because they actually, bringing that shit not to the Jews, but they bring it to the Christians. You know what I mean? So already, all how I watch, I just seen a lot of. But anyway, a feast. You know what is a feast? A feast is a tabernacle. You know what I mean? It's not a festival for the people who don't know nothing about history. A feast is a tabernacle. I went to tabernacle one day and it was so crazy, but I was a young nigga. No, we had a tabernacle is crazy. Tabernacle, let me tell you something about tabernacle just before I continue on Wikipedia. I got 70 likes in 70 minutes. Now this is crazy. Yo, this is my most performing video. This is crazy. Every time I come, my videos are always performing better. It's the first time I got 71 likes in 16 minutes. Oh damn. Now, any niggas, y'all, I told these niggas they can't compete with me. You know what I mean? For all y'all niggas who got 100,000 views, 500 likes, tell y'all niggas, stop playing around. Stop playing around with real niggas. Anyway, I was saying a feast is a tabernacle. I went to tabernacle when I was young, with my grandmother, etc., and cousin, my sister, etc. So let me continue the phrase. A feast central to Christian liturgical you. Christian liturgical you. Hebrews, than Christian. So I wonder why compare the I start to see some funny shit. A good thing, I'm a mastermind. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. That's how I help my fans. No, central to Christian liturgical you. That's not true. This is central to the Jews, the Hebrews, etc. This is not central to the Christian. You know what I mean? I don't know why they want to put Christian as Hebrews. Christian is not Hebrews. For all y'all niggas who think Christian is Jews, Christians is not Jews. You know what I mean? Christian did the Catholic Church. The Jews, they Sabbath day every Saturday. So I don't know where the fuck this nigga's going with that stupid, non-educative mentality. And I hope this shit gonna make wrong and make more impact than my other videos. So I repeat, the feast, tabernacle, this is the Hebrews, the Jews' culture. This is nothing to do with the Christians. The Christians is Sunday, the Jews is Saturday. So actually, don't mix everybody, because you know what? In the rap, everybody Christian in the rap, believe me. You know what I mean? So I don't think this is nothing to do with Christians. This is basically for Hebrews. You know what I mean? Big Ram sign. So let's just go through the rest of the so they're saying it's a Christian liturgical year. Now, liturgical year, we wonder what are they trying to precise by that type of shit, because the Christians don't have a different year than the Hebrews or than the Jews. I mean, it's the same year. Everybody, we almost got the same, how they call that, the same number of days in the calendar. So it's not a, we ain't got a, how they call that? They ain't got a different, because I never put myself in, you see me? I don't put myself in no category. You know why? Yo, I'm a mastermind. I'm above. I always push myself above. Big Gram sign, Bustacrime. You know what I mean? So this ain't it, the little girl. Let's just continue for that shit. Somebody try to Billy, you talking bullshit, nigga. You are non-educated nigga. You need some education. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's just go for the rest of. I'm on Wikipedia. It follows the season of Advent, which begin 4 Saturdays, as I was telling y'all. This is crazy. 4 Saturdays before the native nativity fast. Now, the nativity fast, for all y'all who don't know what is nativity fast, nativity fast is like all the native people, for example, native. Now, I had to break down everything for y'all. Native is the original people. Like, for example, the Amerindians is the Native Americans. That's what I was telling this stupid set of people. All my Amerindians who went down to the Caribbean, the Americans, we are the population, Native Americans, Caribs, and Arawaks. So that's what Native is. Native is the official, I would say, population or the official source, right? So they're saying it's 4 Sundays before the native fast. As I repeat, native fast, this is for the Hebrews. They are the native people. You know what I mean? And so the native fast, this is actually, when we fasting is like, y'all niggas ain't eat meat. They don't, drink before 6 p.m. Let me show you the fast of a Saturday with the native people. The native people on a Friday like today, they don't work. They don't do nothing. My grandmother could tell you, nigga, you ain't even gonna wash your own dish. You ain't doing nothing. It's the native. This is the native people. Now, when you're with the native people, they will tell you, yo, Friday, you gotta start work at 6 p.m. So Friday is a day where they don't do nothing. They don't even cook food. They cook food on the Thursday night. The Thursday night, because Friday is a day like, they will just be relaxing, that type of shit. In our language, we will call that vacation. You know what I mean? But this is part of the native. Now let's go to the fast. Fasting is, as I told you, you ain't eating before a certain time. So fasting, you can drink. You can drink water. You can you can drink, but they will be fasting. No meat, no this, no that. So they're actually saying the liturgical year, it follows the season of Advent, which begins 4 Sundays before the Nativity fast. You know what I mean? So Nativity fast basically is the fasting of the Hebrews. For everybody who be like, we have a lot of Adventists, 7 days Adventists. We have a lot of people who do the fasting, a lot of people. But it's basically for the native. So I would say everybody copying the natives. You know what I mean? And then they try to play different. You ain't different from nothing, nigga. You the copy. It's just like in hip hop. Niggas ain't different. Nigga the copy my shit. You know what I mean? So it's the same shit. Niggas ain't different. Y'all niggas copy the same shit. And that's what's going on. So fast, we're rocking with a Korean bitch, but just to let y'all niggas know that on fasting, you don't even eat pussy, you don't even touch a bitch, you know what I mean? Like you fasting as a motherfucker. Anyway, let's just go for the rest of the of the line. Yo, I got 90. Let me tell you, I'm gonna make 120. I'm gonna make 120. Somebody try to send a Santa Claus, nigga. Don't send Santa Claus for a crime. Shout out to the. I tell y'all already. I don't all my bitches, you know what I mean? Indians, Chinese, you know what I mean? Russians, you know what I mean? Ukraine. But anyway, we are now talking about, the Nativity fast and initiates the season of Christmas tide. Now, TID, Christmas tide, which we will have to, know the definition of Christmas tide. You know what I mean? So basically, they saying the fast is initiating the season of Christmas tide. All right, which is historically in the West last 12 days. Now this is, you gotta be technical to understand that shit, because this is in the West last 12 days. The West, right? Shout out to the Eastern Western Caribbean. Um, Yo, my nigga, I could sell you some bitch. I could sell you some bitches if you want some bitches. But this is not the subject, because I always have some dumbass nigga on my camera talking a lot of bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very, very, I would say, developed episode, because you know I got almost 100 likes in 25 minutes. Anyway, let's just go for the rest of the phrase. This is crazy because they are saying in the West, last 12 days of cumulating on 12th night. So the 12th night. Yeah, know what is the 12th night? The 12th night is the 12th Sunday. You know what I mean? The 12th Sunday night. So it's the 12th night. It's kind of complicated, this type of historical shit, but it's easy to understand. Christmas Day is a public holiday in many countries. So they're saying that the countries who don't know nothing about Christ, you know, the nativity fast, etc. In some countries, in several countries, they think Christmas is a public holiday. You know what I mean? This is funny. You know what I mean? This is funny. Now, why would some countries don't have the information that everybody on planet Earth have? So everybody have the information, but your country don't have the information. You know what I mean? So this is already, it's kind of funny. Either it's funny, either it's maybe basically, I think in racist countries, they think it's a holiday. That's what I think, you know what I mean? But because it could be extremely funny to think that Christmas is a holiday. You know what I mean? This would be extremely funny. But anyway, let me just check out something quickly, because you know what, niggas? I forgot to share my live, and I still have 100 likes in less than 28 minutes. Actually, 27 minutes. All right, so let's just go through the rest of that shit. So it's a public holiday for several countries. I think the countries who don't do nothing. Anyway, they are saying it celebrates religiously by majority of Christians. So that's why they thought it was a religious thing. You know why? Because it's celebrated religiously by the majority of Christians. So because Christians is celebrating it, they think it was religion. So if we had only killers, criminals, they would think like, damn, if every murderer was celebrating that shit. I know most killers do believe in Christ, you know what I mean? But if every killers was celebrating, they wouldn't call it religious. They would call it, damn, it's a devilish celebration like Halloween. But no, you know why they call it religious? Because it's celebrated religiously by the majority of Christians. So a lot of people tell you, yo, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in that. This nigga's funny. You know what I mean? They funny, 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 funny. You know why? How you are part of the majority Christians. Everybody who celebrate that shit, y'all niggas part of the majority Christians. So how the fuck I got some people say they don't believe in this, they don't believe in that, when you are part of the majority Christians? You know what I mean? So this is how stupid human can be. And the worst thing with humans, you know, when they don't have, I would say, the information, you know, I wouldn't even call that education, because, you know, they don't teach you that at school. I would call it information. Some humans, they don't even have the information, but they pretending that they don't believe in God. But when they got an accident, they be like, oh my God. You know what I mean? So you don't believe in God, but you got an accident. The first person you call is God. How does that shit work? You know what I mean? How does that shit work? It's like you saying, yo, I don't believe in devil, but you know, the first thing that happened to you, you be like, oh, Lucifer. You know what I mean? How the fuck you don't believe in devil and you be like, oh, Lucifer. This is for the people who say that they don't believe in God. You don't believe in God, but any shit that happened to you, oh my God, oh my God. How the fuck you don't believe in God? This is how stupid humans are. But anyway, we going through the rest of the subject because we are not covering the stupidity of humans. I could cover stupidity of humans in another podcast. It would be a great podcast, the stupidity of humans, right? Look at superstars, etc. They think that we are just like them. They think we are normal people. Yo, we professionals with big deals. I got a publishing company owing me $100,000. Nigga, you can't even make $30,000 per year. You can't compare with me. You know what I mean? I got another company owing me maybe 75,000. But anyway, it's just that just to let y'all know, the stupidity of humans is something which is it's like a motherfucking, how to call that? It's like a pandemic. You know what I mean? Like you could have a lot of humans actually, but that's another conversation. Let's continue on the birth of Christ. So it's majoritarily celebrated by Christians, you know, and as well as culturally by many non-Christians. So they're saying as well as culturally. So that's where it's getting interesting. As well as culturally by the non-Christians. So if you're not a Christian, how the fuck your culture, you know what I mean, could be, celebrating Christmas. You know what I mean? So it get more interesting. They're saying that culturally, it's celebrated by non-Christians as well. Like the non-Christians, they follow the Christians. We call them sheeps, right? So you're not a Christian, you don't even believe in God, but culturally you celebrate that shit. What's your culture? You don't even know your fucking culture. Niggas come around say they don't believe in God, they're not Christian, they're not nothing. But culturally, they celebrate Christmas. Niggas don't even know their fucking culture. And that's what's going on. The same thing in the industry. I'm the only nigga who know my culture, representing Uptown New York, I'm in Central America. Big crime Sam. Why? So this is very important to know your culture. All right. So the non-Christians who are celebrating culturally Christmas, this is their fucking culture. You know what I mean? They try to play non-Christian, they try to play this and that, but this is your blood clot culture, bumbo clot. You know what I mean? But anyway, you see, we still have one or two cool informations on Wikipedia. So they're saying and forms an integral part of holiday season organized around it. So basically, um, the non-Christians and formed an integral part of holiday season around it. So that shit brings so much culture and so much people who follows that shit that it has become, it brings a holiday season uh, organized around it. So Christmas bring a holiday season. Christmas is not a holiday. It brought a holiday season because a lot of different cultures, they were like ships. That's why we always talk about ships, right? Also, I got a shit. I had a white motherfucking bob on my head. All these different cultures, they just followers. I mean, that's what you call followers, not subscribers, followers. So they follow that shit, and that's why we have a, how they call that? Let me just see, a holiday season organized around it. So they ain't saying it's a holiday. They say it it brings a holiday season. You know what I mean? Christmas ain't a holiday. I see niggas go to work on Christmas. I used to work on the 25th. You know what I mean? It's not a holiday. But it organized holiday season. You know? That's just what it is. Anyway, Let me take 5 minutes. Let me take 5 minutes, everybody. I got 106 likes. Somebody say 106 and the views. Well, the people they come and go. You know how the platform is. A lot of people come, a lot of people go. Basically, what is important is the reaction. You're on internet. Imagine you have 500 people and nobody not liking. I mean, this would be crazy, right? So right now, my life is more important. I got already 106, which basically, I fuck with that. I like that shit. The reactions is more important. You on internet, that's why we got emoji icons, etc. Because if you got 1,000, 2,000 people with no reaction, this would be crazy. I got a better life than a lot of niggas. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas wish they would have all that reaction, 107 in less than 30 minutes. Anyway, so we are saying the traditional Christmas narrative counted in the New Testament, known as the Nativity of Jesus, says that Jesus was born in Bethlehem in accordance with messianic prophecies. So they're saying that the traditional narrative recounted in Christmas Testament, saying that Jesus was born in Bethlehem in the accordance with messianic prophecies. That's where we might have the little issue. Back in the days, the ladies used to fuck everywhere. Joseph, which is Christ's father, Joseph was a positive carpenter, so he left the ladies, Mary, etc., at home. So when another nigga come fuck Mary, y'all can't say it's Jesus. Y'all can't say it's Joseph's son. So Joseph couldn't tell the population it's my son. You know why? Because Joseph was a carpenter. He was never at home. So everybody could come fuck Mary. You know what I mean, nigga? So that's where the little error is. You know what I mean? When they tell you, yo, that's why they say in accordance with messianic prophecy. So they tell from since Jesus was a kid, they make him and his mother, well, his mother and father, his mother tricked the father because he was not there. She was there taking dick all day. You know what I mean? So she tricked Joseph and tell him, damn, it's God's child. You know what I mean? No, Joseph, he knew it wasn't God's child. He knew he was working hard, and a lot of niggas come fuck Mary. Joseph, he knew that shit because we were back in the days. Niggas was just fucking bitches still up to this day, right? Especially when, the other nigga ain't at home. How many bitches told me come out your home? I said, nah, bitch, I ain't going out your home. You know what I mean? Right now, bro, I tell these bitches, yo, we go hotel. We go have some fun. I ain't coming out your home. The fuck you think I am? You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, so just to come back to this is a very important part because they're saying in accordance with messianic prophecies. Now Joseph couldn't tell all his people, man, Mary fuck another nigga. He couldn't do that. You know what I mean? So he had to, play the game with Mary and say, all right, you know, Mary fuck another nigga. And now it's God's child. You know what I mean? So Joseph played the game, right? But the reality occurred when the child was born. They educated the child to become the prophecy. You know what I mean? So he became a prophet. All right? But he was born by another man fucking Mary. And everybody back in the days, they know who that nigga is. He was not Joseph. Joseph was working. He was a hard worker carpenter. You know what I mean? And I think all those people living in Bethlehem, they know what they know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? They know who was fucking Mary. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't say one nigga, maybe a lot of niggas fuck Mary. So when y'all niggas come and just, believe in shit, nah, God, it wasn't the child of God. God didn't, rock with Mary. But The prophecy is to educated the child. You know what I mean? It's like if I am a small nigga and they educating me, well, I will become what you educate me. So that's what happened. He got educated and they told him, nigga, you are the child of God. So he became a prophet because he himself was believing he was the child of God. You know what I mean? But in reality, in real reality, he was not a child of God. He was actually the child of another nigga, fucking Mary, while Joseph was working hard. You know what I mean? And this shit will never stop from back in Egypt. It's always continue. You know what I mean? Bitches get fucked. You know, married, don't marry, divorce. You know what I mean? Bitches always get fucked. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on. But when the child is born and you educate the child, yo, Jesus, you are the child of God. So the kid gonna believe he's the child of God. So he's gonna go the good direction. So they help him become a prophet. You know what I mean? He's gonna go the good fucking direction. He took that direction because his mother and father told him he was the child of God. So when he come a little older, he could start preaching what they call prophecy. But in reality, his father was another nigga. No, I couldn't tell you it's John the Baptist because I don't want to put no. His father was another nigga who was very spiritual. So it was easily, imagine you are Joseph, you are carpenter, you working on woodwork. Another nigga spiritual come fuck Mary. He gonna have a child. That child gonna be easily in spirituality because his dad was spiritual and he's not Joseph, right? And Joseph is actually another spiritual person. So when you have a real spiritual blood child with a stepfather, Joseph, who is spiritual, educating that child on his spirituality, well, this child is going to become spiritual. You know what I mean? This is nothing, this is not a miracle. You know what I mean? It's just like obvious. Like I got niggas in the ghetto from from 10 years, niggas got 45 Glocks. All my niggas gonna be killers. You know what I mean? This is nothing spiritual. That's how you educate niggas. You know what I mean? So let's just go back for the. Let's just go a little bit more into the text. Just give me 2 minutes for me to go and check out where I was. Because we kind of moved from the conversation. We kind of started talking about who was fucking Mary, etc. This is not the subject. I think a lot of niggas fuck Mary. You know what I mean? I am Mary. She's had a whole nigga. What the fuck you think? Anyway, let's just go back for the shit. So they're saying was born in Bethlehem in accordance with a messianic prophecy. When Joseph and Mary arrived in the city, the inn had no room, and so they were offered a stable where the Christ child was soon born. And there, you hear what they say? The Christ child. You know what I mean? This is very important. The Christ child was soon born with angels proclaiming this news to Stafford, who then spread the word. Now, Stafford, that nigga, he's the nigga we gotta question because they're saying with angels proclaiming the news to Stafford. So Stafford looks like he said, angel told me the news. Nah, nigga, I think you fucking lying, nigga. You know that shit, nigga. You know what I mean? So that's what the shit we gotta question Stafford. You know what I mean? Stafford knew something about that shit. That nigga knew something. Anyway, give me 5 minutes. I don't want to say Stafford was fucking Mary, but he knows something because angels couldn't tell you that shit, nigga. So we gotta question Stafford because he spread the word to the world. The nigga who spread the word was Stafford. No, that's the nigga I think will fucking marry. You know what I mean? That's the nigga. And the nigga said angels stole him. How the fuck angels stole you, man, nigga? You know what I mean? Let's just go for the rest of the it's cool because we got some verified news on Wikipedia. You check it? So I repeat, with angels proclaiming this news to Mr. Steph Heard, who then spread the news to the world. So actually, Stafford said like, "Yo, angels tell me that shit." You know what I mean? Nigga, angels said that, nigga, you was fucking Mary, nigga. You know what I mean? Welcome to reality. Anyway, this is not the subject today because our subject is Christmas, and the subject is not who was fucking Mary. You know what I mean? Anyway, the traditional Christian Christmas narrative recounted in the new. So actually, we crushed that shit already. So then Stafford, who then spread the word, Mr. Stafford, he spread the word. He told everybody. You know what I mean? Now, how the fuck you know that shit? Because Joseph is supposed to be the man. So how the fuck you, Stafford, know some shit? You know what I mean? Like, yo, what were you doing there, man? He said angels told him that. Damn. You could, yo, in our world, you could never fool nobody. You could, yo, I couldn't have no bitch telling me, yo, you know what, an angel nigga came. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, let's just keep it popping. There are different hypotheses regarding the date of birth of the date of Jesus' birth and in the early fourth centuries. So they are saying there are different hypotheses regarding the date of Christ. They're trying to say, you know, some people will be thinking like he was born on, the 20th. Some people will think he's born on the 23rd, the 24th. That's why the 24th is Christmas Eve. I think the nigga Stafford, he know when Christ was born. You know what I mean? But anyway, Stafford is dead already. We can't get no more information. We'd ask Stafford, what were you really doing? How the fuck you know that shit? But anyway, um, you know, let's just go for the rest. The church fixed that the date as the 25th of December. So they're saying the church fixed that date. It could be the 19th of December. Like me, I was born the 19th. You know what I mean? So he could be born on the 19th. You know what I mean? He could be another more fun legend like crime. Anyway, the church fixed the date on the 25th of December. This corresponds to the traditional date of the winter solstice on the Roman calendar. All right. So actually, they put it on the 25th because it corresponds traditionally to the winter solstice on the Roman calendar. So which means on the 25th of December, this is when the winter solstice started. You know what I mean? So anytime we reach the 25th, we're gonna enter into winter solstice. Back in the days, they used to call that the cold days. All right. So it's actually telling you when we are entering in the cold days, which is the winter solstice. This is important because a lot of people don't even know that because anytime we're in November they feeling cold, they saying, yo, it's winter. Nigga, it's not fucking winter. You know what I mean? The winter solstice begins on the 25th of December. So right now, it's not winter. You know what I mean? So this is already educational because a lot of people think, yo, it's winter, it's feeling cold. Nigga, it's now winter, nigga. You know what I mean? So let's go for that shit. The winter solstice on the Roman calendar. It's it is exactly 9 months after Annunciation on March 25th. Also the date of the spring equinox. So they're actually saying it's actually 9 months. It's like a child. A woman hold a child for 9 months. So they're saying, oh, 9 months after the Annunciation on March 25th. 9 months after, they're saying 9 months after is winter. You know why? Because on March 25th is actually the spring equinox. We are in spring. 9 months we are in spring. You know what I mean? So basically, every 9 months, we change it. Nigga, get the fuck out my camera. Who that nigga sending hats on my camera? Dick fucking sucker. But anyway, I will diss you gay ass niggas in the next podcast. Right now, I'm talking about Christ. Now I have some motherfuckers coming on my camera sending me hats. Who the fuck you think I am? Nigga, you take me for your father, you're nasty. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. But I will cover these niggas in another podcast. These dirty dick suckers. Racist set of motherfuckers. Where these motherfuckers come from? You know what I mean? Where these niggas come from? Alright. Damn, that shit, bro. You see that hat? That's really a winter hat, according to Wikipedia. So basically, let's just say that the 25th of December is 9 months after um, spring. You know, it's like a child is born, so a new era is born. 9 months after spring, a new era is born. And also the date. All right, so we said that already. Most Christians celebrate on December 25th in the Georgian calendar. Most Christians celebrate on December 25th in the Gregorian calendar. Imagine Gregorian calendar. This is funny because right now most people have the Roman calendar and they still celebrate on the 25th. And they're telling us most Christians celebrate December 25th in the Gregorian calendar. Now we got to know what is the Gregorian calendar. Because we from the 80s new school, this is the type of calendar that I don't think we had a lot of Gregorian calendars. But if anybody had a Gregorian calendar, please free to let me know that shit. So the Gregorian calendar, which has been adopted almost universally in the civil calendar. Oh, that's what's going on. So the civil calendar that we have, that's what I just said, it's a Gregorian calendar. All right, niggas? For everybody who was asking yourself about the, you know, how they call that, the Mayas, the Indians, etc. The calendar that we have everywhere in civilization, it's a Gregorian calendar. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's just continue. So the Gregorian, the civil calendar used in countries throughout the world. However, part of the Eastern Christian churches celebrate Christmas on the 25th of the older Julian calendar. So remember that. Very important. Most Christians celebrate December 25th in the Gregorian calendar, but you should know what day. Maybe it's not the same day because they are saying, however, part of the Eastern Christian churches celebrate Christmas on the 25th of the older Julian calendar. You know what I mean? So if we got to know if is it the same day? You know, the 25th of December in the Gregorian calendar and the 25th of December in the older Julian calendar. Is it the same day? It's maybe not the same day. They maybe ain't celebrating Christmas on the same day between our civilization calendar, which is the Gregorian calendar, and the older calendar, which is the Julian calendar. The Julian calendar, which currently correspond to the 7th in the Gregorian calendar. You see? In the Gregorian calendar, no, not the old Julian calendar. To the 7th of December in the 4th, which currently correspond to January, not December, January, which currently correspond to January in the Gregorian calendar. So if you watch properly, they're trying to tell us that the old Julian calendar, the date of the 25th of December is corresponding to our Gregorian calendar, which is civilization calendar. It's corresponding to the 7th of January. So which means the old calendar is saying that he's born on 7th of January. It's corresponding to our Gregorian calendar on the 7th of January. I get it. For the Christians believing that God came to the world in the form of a man to atone for the sins of humanity, Well, actually, this cannot be this cannot be true, right? Because if you know why? Yo, I believe in God, but I know what God is because I'm a scientifical. I know what is the universe, the galaxy. I know the creation of God. I know the power. So it's impossible for God to come on earth in the form of a man. This is impossible. If God come on earth as a form of a man, man, the devil gonna come on the earth in the form of a woman. You know what I mean? So this is impossible for God to come on earth in the form of a man. God is a high, powerful energy which creates objects and even humans. That's what we call God, the creator. And he do create, the galaxies and, the planets and the atmosphere. This was all created by an energy, a powerful energy. This energy is, it's verified scientifically. So God is known scientifically, as the world creation. But they don't call him God. They call him like the feminine, controller of energy. You know what I mean? Because this is pure science. So God do exist, but not in the way that they are telling you. So I don't think so. This is quite impossible. That's why they said for the Christians believing that God came into the world in the form of a man. Um, this is a mistake. He was just a prophet, and he was just telling you that God created him. You know what I mean? God created him in his image. God created everybody. You know what I mean? So then everybody would be God's. You know what I mean? So God didn't come on earth in the form of a man, else the devil would come on earth. You check it? The devil would come on earth in the form of a woman. You know, if we have to believe that God come as a man, well, the devil will come as a woman, right? Anyway, but that's impossible. No. I got another gay ass motherfucker on my camera. Nigga, get the fuck off my camera. What's his name? Skooma. I wonder where all these fucking gay ass people come out. You know what I mean? What happened, especially wait a while, racist people like there, man. Anyway, I'm talking about. I will cover that subject in another podcast. Anyway, let's just continue to the calendar. So y'all realize that the old Julian calendar, right, which is maybe one of the most important calendar, is saying that Jesus was born on the 7th of January. You know what I mean? So let's just continue. For the Christians that believe in God came in the world in the form of a man to atone for the sins of humanity. Rather than knowing Jesus' exact birth date, is considered to be the primary purpose. So the primary purpose of celebrating Christmas is people believing that God came to earth in the form of a man. So this is cool. So when did the devil came to earth? Because if God come on earth, the devil is a hater. He wanna come on earth too. So what the fuck you talk about? You know what I mean? So God never came on earth, and the devil neither. Because as I explained already, and a lot of people, they took my speech already on TikTok. As I explained, this is only energies, negative and positive energies. It's like the magnet. You got the positive energy and the negative energy. So there's no such devil, as you could say. There's no such devil. And it's all about energy, and the energy that you are willing to concentrate. For example, somebody who is trying to do voodoo, he ain't getting in contact with no devil. You know what I mean? Because the devil would kill you, he would take your soul. So you would never get in contact with no devil. He only gets in contact with the negative energy. So now that's why voodoo don't work. Because it could work. If you get in contact with negative energy, it's all about your concentration in the negative energy. Are you willing to put all your energy? Because if you're doing voodoo for the voodoo to work, you might just die. Because it will take all your energy. Right? So that's why voodoo don't work. Basically, it's all about energy. The people who are trying to do that, the lighting candles, the lighting black candles, etc., bro, they're trying to get in contact with the negative energy. But if you don't have energy, you can never get contact with negative energy. You know what I mean? It's just like positive. If you ain't got energy, you ain't getting contact. Not a lot of people get contact with positive energy. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't get contact with positive. Well, it's the same thing for the negative energy. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't get in contact with negative energy, by doing voodoo, etc. Because they themselves they don't have enough energy to give, you know, to the I would say the negative spirit. Because what you call devil is just a negative spirit. You know what I mean? Negative spirit, as I told y'all, it's like a magnet. You got the positive energy and the negative energy. On planet Earth, this is different form of spirits. All right. So anyway, let's just go through that shit. And so I was there. So they are saying the celebratory custom associated in various countries with Christmas have a mix of pre-Christians, Christians, and secular terms and origins. Now this is very important because they're saying secular themes and origins. So we got pre-Christian. Now, what is a pre-Christian? A pre-Christian is all the people who celebrate Christmas, and they say, "Yo, I don't go to church. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in nothing." Well, all that this is pre-Christians, pre-Christians. You know, I mean, just before being Christians, they be celebrating that shit, but they don't know nothing. You know what I mean? So then, pre-Christians, Christians, and secular themes. No, this is crazy. Secular themes and origins. Popular modern custom of the holiday includes gift giving. Gift giving. When do we give? When do we do a gift giving? Or why do we do gift giving? When we do gift giving, it's for God. You know what I mean? Like you gonna give him a goat, a sheep. You gonna give him something like that's why they call that shit sacrifice sometimes. You know what I mean? You go give him something because it's an energy, and that animal maybe got an energy, have a life, a breath of life. The breath of life is an energy. So you're gonna give it away to the positive. I don't want to say like God, but you're gonna give it to the positive energy. So the positive energy is gonna take the breath of life of the goat, of the sheep. You're offering that shit. So they call that gift giving. Now a lot of people come in at their home and they are giving the children gift. They don't know what they are doing. That's why they say forgive them. Forgive them. You know what I mean? Because gift giving, this is crazy. You know what I mean? And that's when you realize most people are just, I don't want to call them followers, but all of them celebrating. All of them is like it's a pact. You know what I mean? All of them is just doing the same shit that back in the days, but they're not even conscious of what they're doing. That's why Bob Marley said they're unconscious people. You know what I mean? How the fuck? Do you know what is a gift giving? You see some people on the Christmas tree, they're giving gifts. They don't know what is the symbol. What does this represent? You were supposed to be giving animals, etc. to the, we don't say God, we would say to the positive energy. You were supposed to be giving, these offerings. Now you come started to offerings to your child, to your children. What type of malediction you putting on these children? That's why I prefer to tell some kids, please refuse any gift. You know what I mean? Refuse that shit. You couldn't be receiving offerings. Offerings, which is a very important thing. You couldn't be receiving that shit because you're a child, you're a positive person, and this is way, way, way too highly spiritual to be offering. When to offer? You offer every day, every Sunday. You offer your child a gift. You don't wait for the celebration of like this is extremely, you know, into a pact. You don't want to be doing offerings to your children, to your friends. I remember people used to offer people a big box when you open it, a box of shit. Yeah, because basically you don't want to follow, I would say, how they call that, a ceremony. When you are offering gifts to your children, this is a ceremony. You are doing some shit. You don't even know what the fuck you were doing. You know what I mean? And so everybody, feel free to leave your how they call that, your ideas of Christmas. Feel free to leave your ideas of Christmas because I see in a lot of shit. I ain't seen the people talking about. Y'all don't know what is the subject. I repeat, the subject is what is Christmas. So that's what is the subject. So all these dick motherfuckers, these nasty motherfuckers, don't come on my camera believing I'm just like y'all niggas because I ain't like y'all motherfucking dirty ass motherfuckers. All right. So anyway, let's just go through the rest of the. No, I rather be clear. I rather be clear with everybody. I keep it 100. Um, so basically, that's what they say. Popular modern custom of holiday include gift giving. So all y'all people who was giving gifts, stop that. You see me? I never give a bitch a gift for Christmas. Call all the bitches who were with me. I never give a gift. You know why? Because I know what is Christmas. I know what is our friends. You know what I mean? And I know what the shit that. Imagine we got kids in school holding hands doing a ceremony, and then we have the table lifting up. The table like magic. These people don't even know that they are doing, you know what? They don't know what they are doing. You know what I mean? So I never offer a bitch nothing. I never offer I could call all my family, my sister would tell you that right there. I would never do offering to a human. You know what I mean? Who the fuck is you to have a, do you know who we do offerings? We offer the creator, the almighty. That's who we offer. I ain't gonna offer you. Who the fuck is you? You know what I mean? So basically, since I'm a mastermind, I know what is gift giving. I know what it's about. I would never do that shit on Christmas Day. If I want to give a gift, yeah, I'm gonna choose any day. Any day. It could be summer, it could be fucking spring, you know. I wouldn't choose the day of celebrating and giving offerings, giving, gift giving to the Most High. I wouldn't choose this day to give you a gift. You a god or something? Who the fuck gonna give you a gift, nigga? Do you know what that mean? You know that type of shit. Anyway, so that's what they're saying. They say completing an advent calendar or advent worth. Christmas music and caroling, watching Christmas movies, viewing a nativity play, and exchange of Christmas cards, churches services, a special meal, and the display of various Christmas decorations, including Christmas tree, Christmas light, nativity scenes, garlands, wreaths, mistletoes, and holy. So this is crazy because the last word was and holy. You know what I mean? In addition, several closely related and often interchangeable figures known as Santa Claus. So these figures that they're offering right now, back in the days, we used to offer animals. You know what I mean? So since they don't know what they are doing, they're just like, yo, let me buy your figure. So they are still doing the ceremony. They still do the ceremony because they would buy figures like Santa Claus, Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas, and the Christ kind. So this is the figures that they're offering. Um, this is crazy because they said Saint Nicholas is a figure. Nah, this is crazy. Yeah, yeah. Offer Saint Nicholas. This is a crazy. This is y'all. A good thing they didn't say Saint Bustacrime. You know what I mean? They should say Saint Bustacrime. It would be more cool. But this is Saint Nicholas, which is different, which is different from Saint Bustacrime. Anyway, so all this is figures that they are offering. I can't believe they offer I and I legendary figure, etc. etc. And some figures are even included as Father Christmas. Now, what the fuck is Father Christmas? You know, I mean, I know Santa Claus, I know Saint Nicholas, and Christ kinds, but Father Christmas. I wonder what figure is Father Christmas. You know what I mean? Father Christmas. That must be a figurine of God or some shit like that. But anyway, are associated with bringing gifts to children during the Christmas season and have their own body of tradition and love. Also, that's what basically they are saying. They're saying that all these people I just mentioned, Christ kind, Saint Nicholas, Father Christmas, and Santa Claus, these four people basically are associated with bringing gifts to children during. Now, I never people always say Santa Claus. Nobody never say yo Father Christmas gonna bring some shit. Nobody never say yo Saint Nicholas gonna bring some shit. Nah, people always say Santa Claus. Well, there's four niggas bringing gifts. You know what I mean? And so this is very important because back in the days, I remember, we never said like Father Christmas. We never said that shit, or even Saint Nicholas. We thought like he was somebody. We thought he was somebody in the Bible. We never know like Saint Nicholas was a nigga who bring gifts for children. You know what I mean? Yo, these dick suckers on my camera. This niggas ain't talking about the subject. Anyway, let's keep it popping. So basically, they are associated with bringing gifts to children during the Christmas season and have their own body of traditions, which means the tradition of Santa Claus is different from the tradition of Father Christmas, which is also different from the tradition of Saint Nicholas. So all of them have, different traditions because gift giving and many other aspects of Christmas festival involve high-tended economic activities. The holiday has become a significant event and a key sale period for retailers and businesses. And it's a good thing. And it's a good thing they 200 like this is crazy. So because gift giving and many other aspects of Christmas festival involve heightened economic activities, the holiday has become a significant event. So that's why everybody's in that shit now because it has become a significant event, and a key sale period for retailers and businesses. So everybody want to make money. They be like, damn, we got a festival coming. Um, but let me tell you now, Christmas. You already see Christmas. You already see festival Christmas. Nobody never see that. Christmas, everybody at their home. You know what I mean? Everybody at their home. Nobody don't know it's a festival. The people don't even know what they are doing. You know what I mean? They don't know that. Nobody don't know that. Everybody be like, yo, we at our home with our children and family. You know what I mean? Christmas is a festival. All right? And for Christmas, we should have the best motherfucking concerts. But the contrary is a lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? Christmas, we should have the best concerts going on everywhere in the world. Wait a while, let me check it out. But a lot of people don't know nothing about that. Some people don't even know what is a festival. You know what I mean? Some people believe a concert is a festival. I told them I do only festivals. Like, for example, the World Creole Music Festival, where you got everybody in the world. This is a festival. Now, y'all niggas got a big concert on any stadium. This is not a festival. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So these people don't even know what is a festival. You know what I mean? So that's why they wouldn't even they wouldn't even know that Christmas is a festival because they don't know what is a festival. I would just give y'all a little, you know, we ain't talking about festival, but let me just educate y'all. Festival is a internationally known day, you know, to have fun. So that's why when we say World Creole Music Festival, we know it's in November, where we got everybody in the world coming, you know, to basically the Caribbean. They come in and have fun. So that's what this is a festival basically. And when they're having fun, you could have, you know, superstars, you know, on stage. You could have rappers. You could have even underground niggas sometime come on stage for festival. You know what I mean? But that's what is a festival for all who don't know what is a festival. A festival is an internationally known day to have fun. So anytime you go in any concert, it could be Elvis Presley, any shit. This is not a festival. All right, dogs. Anyway, big rhyme sign. Let's just continue. Now, this is a very cool, very cool subject because we are covering and we are learning a lot of different shit at the same time. So they said associated with bringing gifts to children. All right. So this is Nicholas, etc., etc. Um, let me just go for it. All right. Over the past few centuries, Christmas has had a steadily growing economic effect. Now, the person who write that don't write properly because we say like Christmas had a steady growing economical effect, economical, but they said a growing economic effect. It's economical effect. It's the effect of doing economic. You know what I mean? Anyway, and economic effect in many regions of the world. So basically, they're saying for the past centuries, Christmas has a steadily growing economical effect in many regions of the world. So basically, they just tell you that, yo, you know what, everybody, Christmas is all about money. At the end, that's the last phrase. Christmas is all about money. It's all about doing economics for the retailers and the business people, but not for the citizens, because the citizens, you know, they use all their money for Christmas, and then January go like they ain't got no money. You know what I mean? That's sometimes y'all mustn't follow everybody because you know sometimes I used to get fucked up in that shit too. I used to like you know be buying a lot of shit for Christmas, and then when January come, you know you just realize that damn, we waste time in Christmas. Christmas is like, yo, if you ain't coming to celebrate the birth of Christ, you can't do Christmas. Don't waste your time. I'm gonna tell you that, don't waste your time. Because the businesses and the retailers, they'll just make money, more money, more money, more money. So basically that's what Wikipedia said. The last phrase is, you know, it has been a steadily growing economical effect in many regions of the world. Actually, they make an error because they said economic effect. Now, a steady growing economic effect, this doesn't sound correct. A steady growing economical effect is the fact of growing. You know what I mean? I'm a mastermind, so I'm above education. Let me tell you, you see, when you go to school, you can never come out school intelligent like me. Never. You could ask any rapper. No nigga can never go to school. Nigga, let me tell you, I dropped the 120 code, nigga, in fucking politics. Nigga. You know what I mean? Nobody can never go to school and come out intelligent like me. You know why? Because I'm a mastermind. You know what I mean? So let's just go through the other parts of the English word Christmas is a shortened form of Christ Mass. Christ Mass. That's what I was telling you. Christmas. The Mass. Do you know what is a Mass? A Mass is celebration. It's just like carnival in the Caribbean. They say mass of carnival. You know what I mean? Mass is a celebration. Christmas is a Christ celebration. We should be having carnival. We should be jumping up in the streets. It's a mass. You know what I mean? So that's what we're celebrating. This is the short form of, you know, as I told y'all, a festival. Everybody in every country, they should be jumping in the streets and you know, like it's mass carnival. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. It's about celebration. It's really about having fun. As I told you, it's a festival and internationally known. Remember, it's not a concert because it's worldwide festival. Festival is an international shit. For a lot of people who was asking me, "Do you do concerts?" No, I only participate in international festivals. I'm a lot, John. All right. So no, I do not do concerts. If I do a booking, it's just because the fans tell me, "Oh man, nigga, we want you to do, that in that restaurant or in that, hotel. We want you to do some shit there." So I might just do that for my fans. But basically, I do not participate, in no type of shit which is not international. All right, I only do international. That's what we call festival. So Christmas is a festival. It's an internationally known mass. I don't want to say carnival because mass or carnival is basically for the black people who do the same thing. They do the same shit. It's a celebration. When it's carnival, carnival every fucking way. You know what I mean? I don't want to say nothing, but even white people started to carnival. The other day, I see some people, they make me laugh. They're doing carnival. I'm like, nigga, yeah, nigga, white dudes, what the fuck you do carnival, nigga? You know what I mean? This is a world festival celebration. What the fuck are you doing, nigga? You know what I mean? But anyway, when I watched the carnival, I, I was I was shocked. I'm like, yeah, niggas call that carnival? You know what? The people they walk in and they beating drums. Boom, 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 boom. I more believe it's a military parade. You know what I mean? These niggas call that bullshit carnival. Nobody dancing. Everybody walking, nobody dancing. You know what I mean? There's no superstar on with a microphone, no artist. This is not carnival. Yo, I don't want to go into no races, but niggas, don't copy real niggas. Don't do carnival. Y'all don't even know what the fuck is a carnival. You know what I mean? I saw the carnival actually, and I was like, damn, this nigga's fucking around. They call that bullshit carnival, everybody walking up and down, you know what I mean? And beating drums like it's a military parade. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that? Nah, niggas, these niggas ain't doing nothing. So that's what I tell you. As a mastermind, well, the subject is not carnival, obviously. But as a mastermind, now I drink vitamin C in orange juice. And right there, I got the vitamin B. This is the B crime vitamin. Vitamin B. B crime. B crime. Yo, I don't got my own fucking vitamin. Who the fuck gave me that one? That one the first time I see that shit. I ain't got my own fucking vitamin, boy. Bustacrime. B crimes. Yo, I ain't seen a lot of niggas talking on my camera. I only see one or two dick suckers. I ain't seen yo. Where the people at? Where y'all niggas at? B crime sign vitamin. This is very important because when I drop my cereal, I wonder which one I will choose. I wonder which one I would try to choose the vitamin. Well, I gotta try to choose vitamin B. I gotta when you eat my cereal, you might just go and do backflips. You know what I mean? Nigga could do backflips. You know what I mean? Front kicks. Yo, where the real people at? I ain't seen some comments of some funny ass niggas. Yo, when I tell these niggas that they run away, yo, you better get the fuck off my camera, dummy. I teach you what the fuck is a festival. The next time you go to carnival, you will say, yo, Buster Crime told me what is a festival. I didn't know what was a festival. Festival is international. All right? There's no local type of concert going on. This is not festival. This is bullshit. Don't let nobody trick you, especially in the rap industry. The record labels, we contact one or two I would say not only stadiums, but you know, like how they call that? Well, including stadium bars, clubs. We contact one or two of that shit, and we make people believe, yo, we got Kendrick Lamar Festival. You know what I mean? Nigga, stop your bullshit, nigga. You don't know what is a festival. This shit is international. The nigga, I never see this nigga in Barcelona when I was balling. I ain't never seen the nigga even in motherfucking London or Paris. What fuck festival you talk about? These niggas don't know what is a festival. You know what I mean? They're just fucking around. So be careful. Shout out to Kendrick. It was just an example, just to let y'all know in the industry. They make you believe, oh, we got Drake on festival. Please stop joking around. Stop playing. You know what I mean? I got my people in the Caribbean. They don't know who the fuck is Nicki Minaj. I know Nicki Minaj from since I was, me and her had almost the same age. But a lot of people don't know who is Nicki Minaj. So please stop believing that, yo, they nigga doing, festival, etc. They nigga ain't doing no fucking festival. This is a concert program by the record label. All right, nigga? So now you know what is a festival. A festival is an international event. Like for example, when I'm on festival, we got Korea, we got China, we got all the countries. We really got everybody. So that's what we call a festival, a worldwide celebration. So let's just go for the rest before I and it's a mology. The English word Christmas, the short form is Christmas, mass. And you can see Kendrick Lamar, the good. I ain't gonna talk about Kendrick. He got a good flow, but I definitely is the best. I'm the best of all times. And if you don't believe me, just search for my name, Nicholas D, nigga. You gonna see I'm the best of all times. I'm above every rapper, every R&B nigga, and any nigga the who try. Let me tell you, I got my nigga Digi Khaled doing Ricky Ragamuffin with Bon Tequila. You know what I mean? I could tell you that, nigga. From since I dropped Bustacrime Legendary, I got all my niggas doing featuring with the ghetto. You would never see that in 2020 or bro. I brought back these niggas to reality. You know what I mean? So believe me, when I tell you I'm the best, I'm the greatest of all times. You jig it? Yeah. And I got my niggas, the niggas who never do concerts in the racist countries. We got some racist countries, they never booked Bon Tequila. You know what I mean? Because his name already Bon Tequila. You know what I mean? So they never booked that nigga. That nigga, he just like me, he just like Bustagram. But racism, we don't support. Everything y'all niggas support, we don't support that shit. Caribbean people, I don't know, especially the niggas from the ghetto, we don't support all the bullshit y'all niggas support. You know what I mean? We call y'all niggas dick suckers. You know what I mean? We don't support that shit. Everybody know that. You know what I mean? So that's why Bon Tequila never get even Kipletan, which is a fireman. You know what I mean? Well, that's why they never book, white people never book Kipletan. You know what I mean? Because he fireborn all their gay pride business, all their how they call that, the racism, all their, because you see rappers, we don't fireburn this shit. Actually, if you talk to the rapper, you will get burned. Like the baby just burned them on stage because they were actually, speaking with a nigga. But in our music, rap music, we don't fireburn them. You know what I mean? Because our culture is yo, we the business. We here to make money. We don't give a fuck about these people. You know what I mean? So these people give a fuck about us, but we don't give a fuck about them. So we don't have no interest in fireburn them because we don't give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? But the I would say the Rastafarian culture is a different culture. You know what I mean? It's not like the rap culture. The rap culture, we represent the drug dealers. We represent PIMPs. You know what I mean? We represent a lot of shit. So we kind of, man, nigga, we the business. We shine, we fly. But the Rastafari culture is not that. It's not the same shit because they don't represent the same shit. They don't represent vanity. You know what I mean? So that's why the Rastafarians fire burn them. But all the niggas in the rap industry, they got the same meditation. You know what I mean? They just don't use that type of shit in the music because the music is more on the we shine, we fly. You know what I mean? We more on the vanity type of side of that shit. You know what I mean? So but our mentality is the same as the Rastafarians. Definitely get at you. Some niggas would tell you on Ja, you know what I mean? On Ja, you know what I mean? We definitely have the same mentality, but we're in two different cultures. which is the rap world, and they got the Rastafarian world. Anyway, 200 likes. Keep it poppin'. Yo, vitamin motherfucking B gram, son. Now the nigga who choose to do that vitamin, they try to copy my niggas try to copy my drip. Even factories try to copy my shit. Back in the days, it was vitamin D. How the fuck these niggas bring vitamin B in my shit? You know what I mean? Anyway, let's just go for the rest. The world is recorded as Christmas in 1048. Oh, since the beginning of Earth, 1048. And right now we in 2023. In 1038. 1038. Christ's mess in 1131. No, this is way, way, way back to generations of century. They're talking about the 1038, 1131. So they're saying Christ, genitive Christis, is from the Greek Christos. Christos. So the Greek people say Christos. Now I saw a funny kind of Greek word which is ikspiotok. Ikspiotok, a translation of Hebrew Messiah. Messiah. You know what I mean? If I got a top rapper, I have a lot of rappers. You know what I mean? I listen to everybody. I listen to the best rappers. I listen to the best rappers. I can't choose. I can't choose who is top because rap culture is not about Billboard, and niggas on Billboard have no power. We got niggas on Billboard, they can't compete with Bustacrime. So I cannot include. I'm not a journalist, a rap journalist that would just sit down and watch Billboard. Me, I'm gonna bring the reality on the table. I'm gonna educate rap journalists. Rap journalists get educated when they listen to my shit. Niggas, a lot of niggas on Billboard can't compete with Bustacrime, the big boss. You know what I mean? It must be like that. This is what we call an industry. We gonna have niggas joking around on Billboard, feeling cool, but we gonna have the real niggas over there. You dig it? So anyway, they're saying it's a translation of Hebrew Messiah, which is Messiah, meaning anointed. All right. So Messiah, this means anointed. God anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Messiah only means anointed. This doesn't mean prophet. When they tell you the Messiah, this doesn't mean nothing more than anointed. All right, because a lot of people think Messiah is Christ, bro. Messiah means anointed. You know what I mean? God anointed my head with oil. Anointed. That's what it means, Messiah. So it doesn't mean Messiah doesn't mean prophet or nothing of prophecy. Because a lot of confusion when you see. That's why education is very important, and so that's what it means, anointed. And the mice is from the Latin missa, the celebration of Eucharist. No, this is crazy. Eucharist. The celebration of Eucharist. Well, I don't know what is Eucharist because we in our century don't really celebrate the Latin Missa, which is the celebration of Eucharist. And this was very important to know what is a Messiah because a lot of people think a Messiah was prophet. Well, this has nothing to do with prophet. This just means anointed. I mean, you're anointed person, you are blessed person. That's why the Rastafari say blessed. You know what I mean? You're anointed, you are blessed. Like me, I'm a blessed nigga. You know what I mean? I made it in the I took a position in the industry that no rapper never took. I'm blessed. That's what we call anointed. All right? So you could say, yeah, he a Messiah. You check it? Bustacrime a Messiah, nigga. You know what I mean? I came in the city, I give people money in the streets, nigga. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, anointed. This is not prophet or even prophecy. Nothing to do with that. It's just that you are blessed, you're a good person. That's what it means. And very, very important. So and if we look at today, we have a lot of messiahs because we have a lot of good people. You know what I mean? We have a lot of good people. I remember back in the Caribbean, I used to be speaking to one or two Rastafari, and these niggas were prophets, like real prophets. The niggas had their motherfucking hood like Moise in the streets and Bobo Chanti, and these niggas were prophets, nigga. You know what I mean? We have a lot of Rastafari who are prophets right now, you know? Anyway, just to let y'all know that, prophets has always exist. You'll always have 100,000 prophets. You know what I mean? We still got a lot of prophets right now, etc., etc. So anyway, let's just go for that shit. Where was I? All right. From the Christian mass was also used during some periods, but is now considered a, archaic and dialectal. Oh, so they find that before it was Christian mass, right? Um, Back in the days, for a long period, everybody used to say Christian mass, right? But it's now considered as archaic and dialectal. So for them, it's like a dialect. You know what I mean? Like when you got a dialect, like you know, Christian mass, it's a dialect. You know. The term derives from Middle English Christian Mass, which I was explaining. Mass is a jump up, Mass is a carnival. And this is very important to realize that Christmas is a big celebration where everybody should be jumping and rejoicing. That's what is Christmas. So all who go home, sit down at their grandmother home and say, yo, I come to eat cake for Christmas. What the fuck y'all niggas doing? What y'all niggas talk about? You know what I mean? This has nothing to do with Christmas. You could go see your grandmother, your grandfather every fucking day, every Sunday if you want, nigga. You know what I mean? How the fuck you choose celebration day? You know what I mean? To come and sit down and say, yo, I come and eat some cake for Christmas, etc., etc. What the fuck you talking about? Is that what you call Christmas? Yo, some people funny. That's what you call Christmas, right? You go eat some food with your family. That's Christmas, right? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so I want to go through I want to just finish the where was I? All right, the Middle English Christmas meaning Christmas. Xmas is an abbreviation of Christ, found particularly in print. All right. So when you hear people say Xmas, it's just the abbreviation of Christmas in print. So when you print a newspaper or that type of shit. So anytime you're gonna print that shit, you don't want to have a long word. For example, you print in a paper. Like me, I was dropping a single. I couldn't put Bustacrime Empire, it would be too long. So I put Big Crime Empire. You know what I mean? Well, it's the same thing. Xmas is when you print in papers, you don't want to have a long word. So you will just put a short word. You know what I mean? Xmas, the abbreviation. But anyway, they are saying based on initial letter CHI, X in the Greek Christus Christ. Also, some style guides discourage its use. So they're saying, although some style guides discourage its use. So with discourage, you use the word Xmas. No, because actually Xmas is for when you print in paper, newspaper, etc. So when you're speaking with somebody, you ain't gonna tell them, yeah, we're gonna have fun for Xmas. You know what I mean? It's discouraged to use the word Xmas because it's only used on printing, you know, papers. For the short form, because you don't want to have a long title. Everybody want to have a short title. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm one of the rappers who dropped the longest title in history of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like nigga single is Bustacrime legendary. Like this is the longest single, the longest name of single in the history of hip hop. So everything I do is legendary. No lie. This is one of the longest. Like you'll never hear a single that long. You know what I mean? Some single will be extremely short. But I dropped Buster Grind Legendary. So this is one of the longest. And when you listen to hip hop, I actually changed the rap game with a single, the title extremely long. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's just go for the rest because this is kind of interesting. This is kind of interesting. It's discouraged to use the word Xmas. You ain't gonna call a grandmother, yo, granny, I'm coming for Xmas. You know what I mean? Granny, she might say, what the fuck you talk about, nigga? You know what I mean? So it's very discouraged to use this word. The abbreviation has precedent in the Middle English, expus, expusmus, no, expusmus, where XP is an abbreviation for the Greek expio, exputok. XP. All right, that's crazy. I just learned some shit because they said XP is the abbreviation for the Greek exputok. Expio. No, exputok is this is Greek language. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this live was very cool, and I want wait a while, let me try to share it because we need to have some more. We need to have some more how they call that. Uh, quickly. Give me 2 minutes because I didn't share my although I didn't share my live, I still have 200. If I shared, I maybe might make 500 likes. Shout out to all the niggas who have 100,000 views with 600 likes. So I'm almost close, niggas. I'm almost close, people. And so there are other names. You know, the Xputech. There are other names. In the addition to Christmas, the holiday has have various other English names throughout its history. The the Anglo-Saxons referred to the feast as midwinter. So for some people, midwinter, which is the middle of winter, right? Midwinter is another name to call Christmas. The middle of winter, midwinter, right? For the Anglo-Saxons. Um, or more rarely as notietewo. No, I don't know what. Oh, this is Latin. Latin. All right. So this is the Latin verb. So it's rarely known as from the Latin word native nativitas, which is natio nativitas. But it's extremely rare to use that word, which is nativitas. Nativity meaning birth in is from the Latin nativitas, birth. So that's what I was explaining, y'all. The native people, the origin, you know what I mean? We would say like the birth of the country. It's the same thing, for the Latin area. When we tell you this is the native people, this is the original people, it's like this is the birth, you know. So that's what it is. And in Old English, Giola, Yule. So this is Old English. We used to say Yule. Refer to the period corresponding to December and January. So it's actually Christmas period. We say Yule in Old English, which was eventually equated with Christian Christmas. And Noel, also Noel or Noel, as in the first Noel, entered English in the late 14th century and is from the Old French Noël or Nael. All right, itself ultimately from the Latin natatis, natalis, dies, meaning birthday. Birthday. This is very important. So actually, Noel is birthday. This means the birthday, the birth of Christ. This is crazy because a lot of people, you know what? A lot of people don't know that shit. When they say Noel, they think it's Santa Claus, but Noel is birthday. It's from the Latin natalis dies, meaning birthday. Now, this is crazy. So yeah, I think all my people, and you, I maybe have one or two French niggas. So my French niggas, y'all understand, Noel, it's nothing to do with Santa Claus. This means birthday. All right. So when you say you celebrating birthday, you're saying I'm celebrating his birthday. I'm celebrating Noel, his birthday. That's what you're celebrating. You ain't celebrating Santa Claus, nothing else than that. And this is very important because I got a big community in Paris, big crime sign. Yeah, I don't know that crime in the house. Um, let's just go for the traditional part of the word. Kolida is the traditional Slavic name of Christmas and the period for Christmas, from Christmas to Epiphany, or more generally to Slavic Christmas related rituals, some dating to pre Christian times. That's what I was telling y'all in the beginning of my life. It's a ceremony. Koleda is the traditional Slavic name for Christmas. And in the period and the period from Christmas to Epiphany, or more generally to Slavic Christmas related rituals, and dating to Christmas time. So this was already before pre-Christmas time. This was like long ago, back in the days. So now y'all know it's a ritual. Um, no, I can't tell you if it's good or if it's bad, but I know it's a ritual. You can't be offering gifts and think it's cool. This is a ritual. This is something that you're doing. You are evoking a spirit. Like damn, yeah, niggas is participating in a ritual. All right, niggas. So this has nothing to do with having fun. And I hope y'all recognize. And I know this live gonna make a lot of different ideas, but I hope y'all recognize that this is nothing to do with having fun. That's why I was telling everybody, every kid, do not take present from people. Do not participate in the ritual. This could spoil your life. I know some children, they they got gifts, and they didn't like the gift. They was like, damn, I wanted a motherfucking PlayStation 5. What the fuck you gave me? The kids go kill themselves because they didn't have a Christmas gift. This is a ritual. All right? Some kids end up crying because they themselves didn't had no gift. You know what I mean? Now let me tell y'all don't need gift. Don't even accept, refuse the gift. Do not participate in a ritual if you don't know what it is about. It's like somebody's telling you, yo, come, we're gonna cemetery, we're gonna do some ritual over dead people. Now, nigga, if you don't know what the fuck you're gonna do in the cemetery, please do not follow these niggas do the ritual. Well, it's the same thing with Christmas. When they offer you present, do not take present. Some people could spoil your child. Some people they jealous of you, they're gonna bring the present and they would just spoil your child. You know what I mean? And especially if they give your child money. Never take money. Never take money. Take anything. Anytime they give you money, they trying to make you stay down on street, sell drugs. You know what I mean? They try to spoil. That's how you spoil children. You know what I mean? So this is a particular powerful ritual. Do not take people gifts. Do not take presents. You know what I mean? Very important for everybody who say, yo, I want to have a gift for Christmas. Well, this is a ritual. The gift that they're gonna give you, this gift might spoil your life. It might be like, damn, you wanted to have a cool gift. Look at what they gave you. Maybe a perfume. Here's a gift. I'm gonna give you a perfume. You know what I mean? So this shit gonna spoil your life. You was like, damn, give me a perfume for a gift. But when you're a kid, you don't think about rituals. You don't think about that. You know? You think like, yo, we having fun, um, and you actually putting yourself as Jesus Christ, because remember, it's Christ's birthday. The only person you should be offering a gift is Christ. That's what we call offering. You can never call your friend, yo, here's a gift. You know what I mean? Call your mother, your father, here's a gift. They are not Christ. You know what I mean? It's Christ's birthday. It's not your birthday. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people get themselves in what we call malediction. You know what I mean? It's not your fucking birthday. Why do you want a present? Why do you want a gift? You know? This gift is for Christ. You should be offering only to Christ, nobody else. All right? And that's why it's very important to know what is Christmas. You know? Well, now you know that it's the birthday. It's not your birthday. Be careful. Some people just think like it's their birthday. Oh, it's Christmas, it's my birthday, nigga. I hope some people, that's why y'all need to, educate yourself. Educate yourself. If it's not your birthday, they offer you a present, it will bring you bad. For example, we under the, let's say it's summertime. You know what I mean? And your birthday passed already. Your birthday was in January. But summertime, you have somebody telling you, yo, I got a gift for you. Here is a gift. It's going to bring you bad because it's not your birthday. Why would he offer you, or she, why would they offer you a gift? You know what I mean? Then you're going to start to think about it. It's going to bring you bad. Nobody never offer you a gift for nothing. I remember some family, offering gift and saying, yo, remember when I offer you the gift? Like, yo, they never offer you for nothing. Don't take people gift. You check it? Don't take that. Why? You know what I mean? Don't participate in ceremony which is nothing to do with you, because you are not Jesus Christ. It's not your birthday. You should not be receiving no gift. You should be the nigga giving gift for the birth of Christ. You know what I mean? So you should be actually giving that shit, I don't know, to the Catholic churches or the people who, in the streets dying hunger. That's what you should be doing on a fucking Christmas day. Go give the people some food to eat. You know, I go try to do something good, bring some clothes, etc. That's why you have. But for all the people waiting to have a gift like it's their birthday, you are not Jesus Christ, nigga. Which fuck gift? Yo, my family would tell you, I never give nobody no gift. None of them. None of y'all niggas ain't Christ. Who the fuck gonna give you a gift? Who the fuck you think you are? You know what I mean? And that's why it's very important to know what is a ceremony. Now, if you ever give nobody a gift, you just spoil the person's life. Yeah. Because you are representing somebody as Christmas. You giving as Christ. You represent that person, your child. You represent your child like Jesus Christ. Oh, here's a gift, my son. Nigga, don't do that. This is the worst thing you could ever do in your life. You know what I mean? Don't think your child is Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Or even your mother or your grandmother. What the fuck is that? This cannot be serious. This cannot be serious. You know what I mean? The only thing that you should be offering is to God positive energy. You know what I mean? If you want to do something good for Christmas, You go help the people. You try to create that positive energy. But you don't give gifts. You will be giving it freely. You know what I mean? It will be like, yo, here's a sandwich. You know what I mean? This is not a gift. You're just helping people. That's what y'all niggas should be doing for Christmas. Helping people. Not giving gifts. Because none of these people is Jesus Christ. Who the fuck gonna get a gift? I never give nobody a gift. Believe me. I never do that shit. Never. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you know why? I'm a mastermind. Here is the difference. So anyway, we just about to go down through the nativity because I don't want my life to be too long. It's already too long, and I wanna cut my life. So basically, not everybody know what is a gift. Why do you give gift? And who should receive the gift? Nobody should receive gift. Nobody is Christ. Nobody should have a gift. You know why? Me, if I want to do good for my family, I could send money anytime. You know what I mean? I'm going to buy the house for my dad. I buy everything already. I know how to do good. What for gift? He's not Christ. You know what I mean? Why would I? So I'm putting you in the place of Jesus Christ. I'm honoring you. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. So basically, that's what's going on. History. Let's just go through the last part of the article, which is the main article. The main article is actually Nativity of Jesus Christ. The main article. Now my telephone just my telephone just went battery low. So we are now entering the main article, Nativity of Jesus Christ. Let's just enter into the main article. Some people say they don't believe in Jesus. Why would you believe? They crucify a nigga on the cross. They don't ask you to believe. What the fuck is that about? It's like saying I don't believe in Malcolm X. Nigga, what the fuck believe? Who need you to believe? Do we need you to believe? What the fuck is that about? Anyway, so I'm gonna put down my camera in a different direction because you know what? I trying to I hope my camera, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first time on my life I'm changing the direction of my camera. Subject because actually, and I hope my telephone don't fall down. I know I have superpowers. You know what I mean? I could be far from my camera, and the energical force could just let my camera fall down. You know what I mean? Supernatural powers. Anyway, we are now attacking the main article. Some people would say it's the most important part of the live. Let me just check to see if I still can share on another platform because I want to have like 500 like. If I have 500 like, this is dope. Yo, before I wasn't even making like 90 likes. I wasn't even making 120, remember? No, I got over 200. You know what I mean? So we're now entering the basic part of, and which will be the last part of my life. So I'm just gonna do that shit in 5 minutes. Main article, Nativity of Jesus Christ. The Gospel of Luke and Matthew describe Jesus as being born in Bethlehem to the Virgin Mary. In the Gospel of Luke, Joseph and Mary traveled from Nazareth to Bethlehem in order to be counted for a census. So they had to be counted in the census, so this is the reason why they travel. And Jesus is born there and placed in a manger that y'all know already. Angel proclaim him a savior for all people. Now, this is the part that I wouldn't agree. You know what I mean? Like, angel didn't proclaim him. The people who was hiding the secret who fucked Mary, they proclaimed that shit, but not angels, right? And 3 shepherds came to adore him. So when they proclaimed that shit, the free shepherds, they came to adore him, right? And they said adore. They came to adore him. In the Gospel of Matthew, by contrast, free magi follow a star. So they actually saying the three wise men, they call them mages. Three mages follow a star to Bethlehem to bring gifts to Jesus. You know what I tell you? So the three wise men, they followed a star to bring gifts. They didn't have his location. You know what I mean? It's not like now where you could just get a nigga location. They didn't have his location. So they follow a star. The three wise men, they follow a star, which brought them to actually to where Jesus was, to Bethlehem, to bring gifts to Jesus. Born the King of the Jews. No, so this is cool because they're saying three mages follow a star to Bethlehem to bring gifts to Jesus, born the King of Jews. So since the three wise men, they follow the star to his location, they consider him the King of Jews. Now this is crazy because we had King Herod, others the because King Herod was the actual king. So when he heard there's a new king of Jews, King Herod ordered a massacre of all boys less than 2 years old in Bethlehem. But the family flies to Egypt and later return to Nazareth. So that's what happened. Actually, he's the king of Jews. Not only by, positiveness, but is basically because the three wise men didn't have his location. And the three wise men, they follow a star in the sky who brought them to his location. That's why they say he was the king of Jews, right? So when the king Herod, he heard that, he'd be like, damn, we're going to kill everybody. All little boys, we're going to kill all of them because there's a new king and he's a real king because, the stars brought the three wise men to his location. So basically that's the nativity of Jesus. And, the family flies to Egypt because they don't want to get killed. And later, they still return coming back to Nazareth. You know what I mean? So basically, that's what went down. And the nigga, yeah, think he's a this, he's a that. Actually, he's a king. So that's what he is. And that's why I told y'all niggas that I'm Prince, motherfucking big rhyme sign. So definitely, he's the king of the Jews. And the other king, the older king, King Herod, was kind of vexed. He was mad. He was mad that, damn, the real king is born. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't by family. It was by the powers of the galaxy. You know what I mean? Because the stars brought the three wise men to his location. So that's what you call a king. Basically, and so a king is never elected by the population, but the king is elected by, I would say, chosen by, the natural positiveness. It's just like I don't know. He's just like a director. We're gonna choose a director because he's naturally intelligent. We wouldn't choose a director because the civilization love that nigga. They don't give a fuck about that shit. So he's the king of Jews, and basically that's what Jesus Christ is, the king of Jews, and he was a positive person. So a lot of people could call him a prophet, and but before all kings, and that's why to represent that he was a king. Back in the days, they were killing kings. You know what I mean? So that's why they put a crown on his head. Actually, was a fucked up crown, but they just wanted to tell everybody, bro, that's a king on the cross. So that's what they was trying to tell Yannick. He was a king. You know what I mean? So thank you everybody for this live. Y'all learn now Jesus who he was, and remember the chosen king, the chosen one by the stars, the galaxy. You know what I mean? You don't have to vote for the nigga. So now y'all know the, I would say the principal story of the nativity of Christ. But it's a long story because I remember when King Herod tried to kill the was doing the massacre of all boys less than 2 years. I remember Jesus was in the water, hidden, etc. We had a lot of niggas. We had Moise on the other side. We had a lot of shit going on, but y'all definitely get the point and the topic. It was the king is born. A new king is born. So that was going on. And back in the days, the popularized that it was a king, and it was referring to the birth of the new king. Yeah. B crime sign. Holla now. I'm out of here. Thank you, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, for joining my live number 21. You know what? This live should be number 25. It would be really extraordinary if it was the number 25 deal. But basically, it's number 21. I said deal, right? Yo, I be signing so much deals. I wanted to say live stream. Big up to everybody, Big Crime Sound, Bustacrime, Love and Legend, the mastermind. Remember, every rapper, if you want to get that shit popping, contact Rich Dog Records. You want to get your content distributed to China on 10 cent music. We distribute to the places you don't have access. You know what I mean? Contact Bustacrime. The DJs the same shit for y'all niggas. The DJs y'all funny set of people. Contact Rich Dog Records. You ain't gonna contact Bustacrime because I got people handling that shit. You'll contact me. I'm gonna tell you sell your email for Rich Dog Records. I would just verify your content to see if this is your shit, you know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna send no Michael Jackson song for us to distribute. We ain't distributing shit that you ain't got no power over that shit. We only distribute your shit, niggas, for everybody. And before I go, this is very important for the DJs. Y'all just like to mix people's song, right? Anyway, I don't want to educate nobody when it comes to the industry because basically it's a Christmas business. And thank you for tuning into my live. I'm very happy to see all that action, reaction, the people coming in and out. And yeah, y'all learn the true story, you know what I mean, of King Jesus Christ. And he never they never give him the power as a king. He actually took the power because he was a living king. So that's what you call a king. The nigga, he gonna have the power. You ain't gotta give him the power like Buster Crime. I didn't vote, nigga. I didn't vote for that shit, niggas. I took that shit, nigga. Can't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Yo, you could ask everybody. People was even laughing, ha ha ha, nigga. I took the fucking power. You know what I mean? Gee, I'm a prince. Big crowd sign do big, and that's what you call kings and queens. The people who take power. You don't need to vote for them. You don't need to vote for me. You know what I mean? They was even laughing at Christ. The same way they was laughing at everybody. John the Baptist. They laugh at people. You know people already. They laugh at no one that act. They just laugh at kings. That's what humans like to do. They like to laugh at people until you educate them. Anyway, big crime sign holla now. I'm out of here. Gee, come on.